We live? Okay, I think we are live. Wonder if people can hear it good. It's set up on a tripod right now, so I'm not sure if the audio is good or the video is good. But let me flip the camera. I am soaked in sweat right now. All right, let's see my car, let's see me. All right, so let's give a quick intro. Basically, a couple days ago, we took the car out to do some hits, and the first pull with these new 275s, those tires right there, first pull, I did like a light third gear throttle, like a light throttle pull, and as soon as I let off, something felt weird, and what I think happened, I think the trans broke the selector. That's my guess, but we have everything like 90% of the way taken off on the trans, so I literally just have to separate it from the block and lower the jack, and that should drop the trans. We're gonna pull it apart on live video because, you know, you guys can see the raw footage, you see the struggles, you see the successes, and we just hang out and have a good time. I think there's a chat feature right here. Welcome to chat. Can someone comment real quick before we get started? I just want to see if the comments are coming in, please. I would really appreciate it. It lists as live chat. That should be so people can instant message in, and then we can instant response. Boyle's Garage, yo, first live chat right there. What's going on? I wonder if I can keep them on the screen. All messages visible. It's got to be like that. San Antonio, Texas in the building. Thorn, let's get it. Mr. CRX from Chicago, what's up? What's up? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said, I'm sweating my butt off right now. I have a little fan that is outside and puts the fresh air in, but I just turned it off to get some better audio. Patrick from Arkansas, Tijuana, Mexico. Orlando Rivera, lo que hay, what's up? San Diego, 2000 Honda Civic, that's a great town. Very good, very good. A lot of people joining in, thank you very much. Okay, so I guess the live chat is working. I'm going to step away from live chat for a second. Jamaica, how you doing? A lot of good people in Jamaica, a lot of good fans over there. Lakeland, Florida, nice and close. I'm gonna look away from the live chats for a couple minutes just so I can get this down. I'm gonna keep on talking. So Matthew from Chicago, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let's just go ahead and get to work. Well, actually, let me show you guys where we're at right now. Accessories are taken off. Everything is pretty loose. Mount is off. You can see it's already separated right there. It's probably like towards the end of the first of the two discs from the twin disc. So the jack is down below. I'm just gonna pry it a little bit more and it should be able just to feed it down below. So let me go ahead and get that going. And we're gonna literally do the teardown on live video so you guys can learn as I learn. I drained the fluid and there's a little bit of sparkle, like a little bit of brass sparkle, but that should just be the synchros getting nice and toasty. Trans is almost separated. Okay. I'm gonna lower just the hair. Okay, should be fully off. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. If I can one hand this. Oh god, oh god. Okay, it's falling. You see the struggles on live. And it's falling, but I got it. I got it. More of a control drop. No problem. Trans is down. We'll go ahead and fish this out. Oh, and I just dropped the whole trans. You saw that? Okay. So let's see. Throw bearing still feels good. It's nice and lubed up. Trans still spins. Doesn't sound like anything crazy. You guys probably can't see much right there. Let me set it up on my little CRV work table. If you're new to the channel, you might not know this, but I have like 50 of these tables. As you can see, my tool table over here. And our teardown bench for tonight. I need a little stool because I'm gonna die if I'm crouching. Let me find a stool real quick, if you guys bear with me. I thought I had a nice little stool here. I don't know. Literally a nice little stool. I used it like 20 minutes ago. Oh, of course. All right. If you haven't noticed, the garage is a mess right now. I gotta clean up. I have a little cardboard down here because we already know it's gonna leak as soon as I tear that trans. I drained the fluid already, but let's be honest, it's still gonna leak down below. Hopefully it's a simple fix and be back on the road. I hope so, bro. Really hope so. All right. Here goes my back. Inside of case looks okay. I've broken one of these cases on the inside before, so it's one thing that I always look out for. That looked fine so far. That's right there. All the bolts for the stabilizer rod. Just gonna go ahead and remove this so it's flat. Alright. And I'll take out the throwout bearing in front. Should just pop off. Whatever, the fork can stay on for now, it's not a big deal. I think I should have all the tools here. I have the Downstar hardware, shout out to Frank, super nice hardware, but it is the hex keys, which I think I got the correct ones out. It's a little too big. There it is, the 6. Break them loose first with a ratchet. And for all the chats coming in, don't worry, I will get to all of you guys. Man, this was tight in there. Try it without the extension. I'll come back to that one. Yeah, that must have been a freak show or something. Grab a magnet tray and throw all these in. I have this little thing. See if I can knock this one loose. There we go. Oh yeah, a little glob of RTV fell off the bottom. So she was stuck on there. Okay, that one's tight too. And don't judge me for this. I haven't found my breaker bar these last couple days. Actually, no. It's a 1/2-inch drive right up here. And this Milwaukee, excuse me, the hex drive, it's not as good as some of the others, but still good. Next, I got the 14s. And I'm kind of speed running this. A lot of you guys know that I like to do the DIYs on the channel. Oh, it's a 12. I do have an old video, like 4 years old, of how to take the case off the Honda B-Series strands. Yeah, both detents are there. So if you want an in-depth like one at a time. Breakdown of how to do it. You can look at the older videos. Reverse. Now it's the 14. Where did I put the 14? Did I lose it? I might have just lost the 14 mil socket. I feel like Dora right now. Oh, there it is. Have you found the 14? That holds the reverse shaft in its place. I think that should be good aside from the pin. Excuse me, the clip at the top. Gotta separate it while I lift on the case. There we go. Case is coming loose. That ring is still engaged. And you can use like the C-clip spreaders for this. I just use needle nose. There we go. One more of these. All right, let's see. Any chats? I don't know how to bring them up right there. No audio. Can you guys hear me? Someone said no audio right there. Hopefully it's simple fix, get back on the road. Shift, fork, bent and stuck in third. I hear you, yes we can. Yes we can. Okay, somebody had commented no audio, so that's why I'm asking. But as long as you guys can hear me, that's good. Let me grab some water. Literally is ready to pull off. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to share this onto Instagram in case anybody wants to see. Guys, we're doing a live teardown right now of the transmission, live on YouTube. What's up, what's up? Just click the link if you want to check it out. We're live right now. We'll be live for maybe another half an hour, and we'll just hang out. Guys, we're doing a live teardown right now of the transmission, live on YouTube. What's up, what's up? Just click the link if you want to check it out. We're live right now. We'll be live for maybe another half an hour, and we'll just hang out. Guys, we're doing a live teardown right now of the transmission, live on YouTube. What's up, what's up? Just click the link if you... All right, guys, sorry for that. Just wanted to make sure that everybody had the opportunity to see that we were live in case they didn't have the notifications on. And once again, I really do appreciate all of you guys being on here. It does mean a lot. Just share that to Facebook as well. There we go. Okay, cool. We are fully live. Okay. Sweating my butt off here. Let's see if we can pull this case off. Do all the gears look okay? Oh, thank God. I thought I was gonna have to change a gear. So far, the gears look okay. Is anything in the selector broken? I think the selector's stuck. Is that what's going on? Bring the camera around. Let's see what you guys think. Fourth looks good, third looks good, second, first. Let's spin the gear set a little bit. Final drive. Looks all fine so far. It's kind of dark right there, but you guys can kind of see it. Looks okay. Nothing looks broken in there. I think this is good news. Probably the best news out of, the possible scenarios, but we still have to figure out what was going on, that it was stuck in a gear, not shifting. I wonder if it was something in this shifter assembly. It doesn't look broken. I think these normally crack in one of these arms. I'm gonna have to unbolt this real quick and see exactly what's going on. Let's see, let me flip the camera again. Oh. All right, we good right there? Let's see if I can pull this selector off. I don't remember if I have to pull the forks off or if I can wiggle it out. But we'll try just wiggling it out first, and if we need to pull the shift forks off, we will. Hopefully not lose the camera in the process. Okay, there's that. It's already tipping over. Okay, yeah, it's off. That's weird, I don't see anything cracked. I was under the impression that these normally stress cracked somewhere around here on one of these flat surfaces. But so far it looks okay. Now there is a little bit of metallic buildup on the magnet here, but not anything that's so too concerning. One of the forks looks like it might have had some contact on the gear up here, which that's super weird. I wonder why, unless it's stuck in a gear. That's smooth. That's super weird. I mean, I'll look at the clutch next, but everything in here looks fine. Unless like the clutch was that burnt out or something, but I don't think so. We've been running that clutch for this whole time actually, since this motor went in, and it's been pretty good. Hasn't slipped once. Maybe it just slipped with those. No, but that wouldn't make sense because it was stuck in gear. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of baffled here. It's really weird. Well, I could take the gear stack out and inspect it just in case, but from the looks of it, I mean, I think this is kind of baffling. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like it's weird. Car looks good, brother. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Hawaii, what's good? Lebanon, what's good? New York, or York, PA, excuse me. What's up? What's up? Guys, if you joined in for the video, obviously you saw the title. We thought the transmission was destroyed. The trans looks fine from everything that I see here without diving too deep into it. Obviously, there's more inspection that we can do. It's so weird. I expected to see the shift selector completely cracked or broken or destroyed. I don't know. The only other thing that I can think of, maybe it got stuck in a gear and then wouldn't pull out of the gear because the clutch was burnt out or something, or maybe the master gave out. But then it would have shifted when it was off, which is even weirder, which it didn't. So I don't know, maybe your throwout bearing didn't fully push the plate to disengage, clutch system problem. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking in my brain, like the way that it's processing, it's transmission. If it's not transmission, it's shift selector, which we just looked at right now. It looks fine. I have another that I can compare it to, but I think it looks fine. But transmission, then shift selector, then clutch system, but the clutch system wouldn't affect the car with the car off. With the car off, it should function correctly. Unless this selector is just bent. I don't know how to measure the bend. I mean, it does look pretty open. Does this look bent to you guys? Is that supposed to be flat? Perhaps. Like I said, I think I have another one here. I'm going to compare them if I can find it, but could that be shift linkage or connection to trans? Shift linkage, it's not impossible. It's not impossible, but with the shift linkage, something would have had to hit it. It should still shift, exactly. I think it might be this. I believe that the Speed Factory has a rod that goes to here that prevents this bend. I think it's bent. I don't know. Let me look up a picture of it on my phone. Hang out with me, guys. Hang out. This rag is full of grease, or the pin in the selector itself came out, causing the lid to be stuck in the gear. It looks a little bent. Okay, yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Let me see. B18 shift selector. Is it supposed to be 90 degrees? Let's see. Of course, all the photos that I see, none of them have a clear view of it. The Speed Factory one has a nice photo of it. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like it has a little bit of a tilt to it. As far as I can tell, it doesn't look bad. Like I said, I'm not going to rule it out, but man, there's no clear, like, broken. How long you have the tag now? Bro, I've had this car for like 8 years. It's been a while. What is this, dude? It was definitely in gear since it was doing that weird. You guys saw the video. It was still driving. It was definitely still driving. I don't know if I want to take off the clutch. I could pull it off real quick. I could zap it off. Any ideas, guys? I mean, I'm kind of baffled here. I definitely expected to see something broken. 100% I expected to see something broken. I see a little nick on this sleeve. Top of the selector should have the little bend. I was thinking to bottom where it bolts to the inside of the trans. Okay. So top has a little bend. Bottom shouldn't have this bend downwards compared to the other one. Okay, let me see if I can find another one. I believe I have one. I believe so. Hang out with me, guys. How does the diff look? Visual inspection. Visual inspection on the diff, I'll be honest with you, brother. Looks pretty good. Bearing's nice and clean. Teeth are all perfect from the top at least. I don't know, let's go search. I think I have some extra trans components. Well, I definitely do have extra trans stuff. It's just a matter of what I have. That's a better question to ask myself. I have a little bit of everything. I have like an M Factory 4.0, a chip tooth, stock main shaft. Yep, here's another selector. It's got that same bend. I'll put it side to side, but it looks the same visually. Okay, so left side right here is the good one. The one that just came, or the one that was in my box. The one that just came out of the trans is on the right. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. That's similar to me, at least. I don't see any real difference. Yeah, it looks normal. Yeah, people are saying it looks normal. I could always just throw the one that I had sitting in there, but I don't even think it needs that, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, it looks the same, exactly. Man, I hate this. Well, we did the big work. We pulled it out of the car, and we're inspecting everything, which is always half the battle. I almost dropped that. Did you guys see that? My Spider-Man's reflux? Man, does anybody know who can repair this? Look at that chip right there. The other ones, I think, are fine. But there's a chip on one of those teeth right there. And then on the final drive that matches that one, it's also chipped. But it's a nice M Factory. It only got chipped because something fell in there. This was on a previous transmission setup. And let's see with like a little bit more light, maybe. Sorry for shaking the camera so much, guys. Just trying to get a clear view. Could a machine shop repair that? Possibly, man. I'll be honest with you. I haven't even tried to check to see if I could take it to a machine shop. I don't know. If you guys know anybody specifically that repairs that kind of stuff, that'd be what my go-to is. But I could always just take it to a machine shop like you mentioned. That's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. Guys, everything looks good in there. It could have literally just been stuck in a gear, but I don't know, because the shifter, I could move it around and it felt like if it was going in and out. Did the trans shift okay on the table? I did not try to shift it on the table today. I should have done that. I'm sorry. I didn't even think to do that. But those detents in there are still working because this rod is clicking in spot. The detent springs came out of the shift rods good with the ball still intact in there. It wasn't stuck or anything. The forks are moving up and down. The operation seems fine. Where's the other one? I can't do it with one hand, but I did it a minute ago on camera. It's weird. The only thing left that I can think of is maybe clutch. I did a video demonstrating clutch play with the slave cylinder, and it looked like it was good, but the clutch, it wouldn't have affected it while it was in neutral or when the car was off. Do the forks look okay where they connect to the selector? As far as I can tell, yeah. I don't see any big wear on them. Is that a crack? Is the center one cracked? Let me focus on that. I don't know if I can focus on this. Oh no, I think it's just a casting mark. Oh, it might be cracked. But I don't see how the crack could mess with it that much. You see the center fork? Right there? Yeah, the fork looks cracked. That might be it. What do you guys think about that? Let me see if I have another fork. That looks like a middle-sized one. Do I have another fork in here? Damn, I don't think I do. No, I don't see any forks in there. Do I have more trans? I think that's the only trans stuff that I have right now. But it might be that. You might have gotten me there. Here. I'm sorry, guys. I've been moving the camera so much. Here, I am looking at this right here. Is that a crack? Man, that's so hard to tell. It very well may be a crack, but I don't see how a crack right there could cause the issue that we were having. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not. That is an awful lot of play. That would just come from the bushing down below, though. Hold on, that's moving. But that's fine. That's a crap load of play. I don't see how that crack could cause it, though. I don't see how that could cause all the issues that we were having. Because, like I said, it wouldn't even shift while the car was off. Because that tells me that it was a bigger problem, something like stuck inside of the transmission, instead of something that's just misaligned while it's running. I don't know. Definitely weird. It's hot, guys. It's super hot. Let's see if I miss any chats. What brand swirl pot do you like it? I made it myself, actually. I got some, yeah, I love it. It's intercooler piping, and I cut hole sawed some straight aluminum, welded it all together, put the fittings on there. I think I made an Instagram video. I don't believe I made a YouTube video on it. But yeah, I made it myself, guys. Dog box, please. Yeah, For real. If that's actually cracked, it might be flexing under load, so when you're shifting, it's not going into gear. That's what I'm thinking. But when the car's off, then it should be able to free up. It's not cracked all the way through. It looks like it has like a hairline casting mark or something, but it's not cracked all the way through, and if it was, then that would be a telltale sign of why it's not shifting. But since it's happening under load and while the car's off, and it's staying in gear while the car's off, that's what I'm scared of. Like, I went to push the car just now when I put it on the jack stands, and it wouldn't move. It was stuck in gear. It wouldn't roll at all. And I had tried putting it in neutral, wiggling the handle, everything. I'm not a weak man. I'm not a strong man. But I was putting that thing in neutral. Definitely putting that thing in neutral. I'm kind of confused right now, guys. If it would have been like a gear or something, that would have been fine. Put it back together and shift it. I'm about to. I think I'm about to in a little bit. Part of me wants to pull the clutch discs off, but like I said, I don't think it's that at all. I can maybe do that tomorrow. What are the bushings for the bushings? Because if you think the trans is sitting sideways, so maybe the forks aren't being held in the trans. Bushings. Oh, what are the bushings that I'm talking about? Inside of the transmission, there's like, I'm really trying to think of options here. Same thing. Inside of the transmission, there's little like metal bushings that, it's just like a sleeve actually, where the fork sits in. It's positioned by that, and it's also positioned by the top of the case. And it's also positioned by the shift selector, this design, this B-Series design. It allows for a little bit of movement. It shouldn't be an overly amount of movement once the top is being held. But I believe I saw a forum the other day of people talking about if those are a replaceable item, and from my understanding, everybody was commenting no. Could be wrong, but from my understanding, they say you're fine with that, you don't have to do anything. Someone commented casting mark. It does look like a casting mark. I think the probability of it cracking right there would have had to been 1 in a million. Especially from where it cracked, it would have to have like a load from the top. It's not like it cracked from the inside up where like the selector is causing a load. And even if that were the case, it would be shifting into fourth with that upwards momentum. And I never did a third to fourth on that last pull. It was literally a third gear cruise. I did a third gear rolling pull, and I never even shifted into the fourth. I let off and I tried to neutral it, and that's when I noticed that there was a problem. Do you running the Liberty faceplate? And if not, how do they hold up? I don't have it in this transmission. I did the Liberty faceplating in my CRX a couple years ago. I did it for the first to second shift. It was amazing. Car didn't make a ton of power, but it shifted eloquently. I'm gonna put it at that. Eloquently, it was super good at shifting. And if I had a lower or a mid horsepower car, what I consider maybe 300 to 500 horsepower, and I could get away with investing that type of money into a dog engagement that Liberty offers, then I would do it again. Now, the thing with that, you have to send out your gears, you have to wait several months, and then they ship it back to you. And for a car like this, right now it's turned down, it's like 600 horsepower, that's why it's not destroying everything, but this on full boost makes 850, and it wouldn't live at that point. And so to ship out gears and get them back, it just wouldn't be worth it. Unless the ball that holds the gear moved and caused it to stuck in gear. The ball that, are you talking about the detent spring ball? I thought about that, but the springs when I removed them just now were free. They weren't pinched or anything. I feel like it made the shift selector. Do you have aftermarket detents? I have stock detent springs, but they are full. They are brand new. Like not brand new. Excuse me. They're like 100 miles new. I bought them right from Honda with the new balls, new bolts, and new detent springs. Dropping stuff. Okay. Let's see. Even the selector itself. Taking it apart. Let's look at this. It doesn't have any like mushroom stamps or anything. A little bit of wear mark up here, but it's nothing crazy. Do you still work at Real Street? Yes, I have a Real Street shirt on right now, actually. I do still work at Real Street. I'm no longer in sales. I moved to another department, but I do still work there. Yes, sir. That looks decent. There's no big burn marks on this. So your trans won't go from a gear into neutral, correct. I had the car without being able to go into neutral for these last couple days. It was awful. Let's see. It was shifting fine, driving around right before it. Possible underload, the selector bent and shift fork was overextended? Possibly. It could be that it was just in a bad position until I pulled it apart now. But the problem with that is I can't mimic that or correct that until now that the trans was apart and I didn't see any wear problems. Sponsor me. Sponsor you, bro. No offense. I'm trying to get sponsored myself. I need a transmission. While you have it apart, out on the table, throwing that other selector in and see what that does. Yeah, that's an absolutely great idea. I'm thinking of doing that actually because there's literally nothing to lose by doing that. How did this go? I think this went, oh, I need to put this tab in here. I might as well just put the other selector in just to try to rule that out. Although I don't think the selector is broken. I've seen these break and they break, but it doesn't hurt to change it. I believe I try to shift it and spin the input on each gear. You're absolutely right. I'm going to try to individually spin each gear right here, shifted, and then I'm going to close the case and shift it manually like that. Oh my God, I hate doing this. Putting the shift selector back. With that selector and try and mimic your problem. Yes, you're right. I will do it with the selector that I currently have without changing the selector. That way, like you said, I mimic the problem. Put this ball at the top of selector. I hate putting these back together. Question on the B series, ECTs. What should they be at? I'm at 201 max with bumper on. I have a shroud. Should I upgrade to a spall fan? Yes, absolutely. Upgrade to that. Change my settings to kick on at 180. I would talk to your tuner and see what the local temps are to switch to 180, but at 201 is a little bit hot. I would definitely look into it, friend. You can shoot me a message on Instagram. We can talk a little more closely. My friend, yeah, yellow Honda Beat. Yes. I think I know who you're talking about. I saw it at a meet in Palm Coast last weekend. If it's the yellow Honda Beat that I'm thinking about, it was very nice, very nice. Metal shavings, were they silver or gold? They were gold. They were like, the only thing that's gold in the trans is the synchros. So they were definitely synchro shavings. Definitely. Broken wheels. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but sure. Broken wheels. Let's go with it. Okay, there we go. Pop into selector. I can't get this thing back on. There we go. There we go. Bronze. Wife. When's the wife getting on the project? You guys are live, so I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret. She actually has one, and we have the motor for it back there. I'll leave it at that. So you guys will see that content very, very soon. All right, shift selector is back together. I'd say gotta be selector, that crack on the fork or the clutch. Man, the problem with the clutch idea is that when the car's off, the clutch should not be a factor that affects it. So, that being said, if it's the clutch, it wouldn't have done what it was doing when the car was off. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see well. Let's go ahead and put this selector in. It's kind of a pain to do this. Sick on the new project. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be posting about that soon. We want to get some videos out there. I feel like I'm going to be moving the table too much, so I'm sorry, guys. Okay, there we go. It's half on. Should be good to start bolting it. Put it back together and shift it. Wish you had a spare bell housing to see. Yeah, I wish I had an open one. My buddy does, but I don't want to bother him just for this. I'm not tightening it all the way with that. I'm just bringing it down. Then I'll tighten the rest by ratchet to not break anything. Just to verify, yeah. Get that snug right there. Yeah, that'll take 2 minutes. Is that supposed to be on something? Oh man, that's a little too low. Gotta bring the first to second gear up. There we go. I think that may be too high now. There we go. Is that actually forward? Okay. I have an LS Auto. How can I make more? The LS Auto isn't a great trans, and the ECU I don't believe you can tune. So to make more power on that would be kind of difficult. I'd say swap it to manual and put a manual trans and ECU. I have new speed factory selector in front of me. Angle is like 100 degrees, not a straight 90. Sweet, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. That did help out because we were wondering that. Okay, let me get this trans closed up. Oh wow, my axle seal was crooked. And the spring popped off. There we go. I'll fix the axle seal later. Okay. This is always a pain to get on. Guys, if you're sending chats right now, I'm sorry, I just gotta get this trans in real quick. Oh crap. This case and not the trans. Neutral. Let me go down. Yeah, right there. This table's so flimsy. I need a nice table. Where is she falling into place? Sometimes I think it's the bearing on the top, but I think here, maybe I'll put the, yeah. Shifting a little bit. Tools on the ground. I feel like an idiot doing this on live and it's not coming out good. Where do I have the hammer? I feel like it's the bearing not sitting on the top. Because it starts, but it doesn't catch well. I think there we go. It's closer. Where put my hammer? Using the rubber part. There we go. And y'all thought I was crazy. Alright, case is closing. Impact. Don't need a lot. Literally just need like 2 bolts on there. I normally put them opposing for this. The snap ring. Too tight. Okay. Detents. Reverse. Man, I'm tired, guys. I am tired. Almost there. Just went inside from working on my car myself. I hope you were in cooler conditions. Alright, is this not aligned? That looks pretty aligned. Or actually threading in. There we go. Now, if the snap ring ever doesn't go into place, you can literally put it on its side and it normally falls into place. Just to get it perfect and grip a little better. Only does that. Nope. We just do it with the 90-degree pick. What the heck? Why aren't you doing this? Oh, I got a whole bunch of oil everywhere. That's fine. That O-ring's open. I don't know why it's not falling in. Not the O-ring, the C-clip. Guys, what the heck is going on? Get that clip in. I'll try it on the floor. Alright, if that didn't get it in, I don't know what will. It's leaking fluid all over the place. Flip the trans over and pop it off on the bench. Sturdy CRV table, yeah, for real. I think it just sat in there, or it's getting close to it. Alright, there we go. Now it's got some movement. Come on. Finally, oh my god, I finally got that clip together. Only took an hour. I'm dropping everything. Alright, get this crap out of here. Tighten this. Tighten this. Don't lose that. Alright, it should still pull out of gear. Check springs that are riveted on pressure plate. Problem I had once, clearance too tight on the shaft. Clearance wouldn't make sense because it's been running for a long time like that. Trans spin's good. Let me see. Why does it feel locked right there? Feels weird. Let me use a freaking screwdriver. My hands are full of oil. can't shift this, right? Just give me a second, guys. That gear feels heavy. Whatever gear this is in, God, that does not feel good. That one doesn't feel too bad. Feels okay. Man, that one won't turn. Maybe it is the selector. Maybe it's pushing it too much. What is that, fourth? Neutral. Let me try to think of in the car. Would that be second? I think that's second. This would be second. No. So if I go left, man, I always get this wrong. Need the Motel 300 for that transmission. That's not what we're worried about right here. Send the puppy. Girl with the EK Samantha, her nickname is Sammy. Sews a cage with no, I don't know who that is. Turbo fluid, no joke. Speed factory, shift selector. Yeah, I do. It's freaking like $700 for that thing. There's one gear. One spins good. That one spins good. That one sees whatever this is. I mean, now it's spinning, but it feels pretty bad. That one doesn't feel bad. I don't know, one of the gears, I can't think for the life of me right now which one it is, but I pull the rod. If you're looking at it from the top, I pull it left, this part out, and then back towards me. If I push it forward a little, so spin it like there, back more. Okay, so maybe it is the selector because it's got like extra play. I leave it where it is, super tight, tight, a little bit forward, it's a little looser, back, it's tight. I don't know. I think I might just change the selector and try it. Back, center is third. I don't understand that, Kyle. I'm sorry. Maybe it's the selector, guys. Let me pull it apart again and put the other selector in. See if that helps it at all. It's hot though. It's so hot in here with the garage closed. That's second. Maybe it is second. That would make sense with the speed that I was going. It's just weird why it would be stuck in second. You know? The magnet. Got this bro, speed factory selector is well worth the price. Thank you. What selector install? I have the stock one. I just reinstalled the case how it was. I'm gonna pull the other selector that I have, also a stock one, just to see if that fixes it. And if it does, we'll rock with that. Case open. Let me grab the other one. Guys, I really hope that it's just this crappy selector. I really hope that. So, we have a show. We've been doing a lot more car shows with my boy Alonzo. We have a show that we're going up to in Georgia in about 15 days. Need a window case? Yeah, I do. I need a lot of things, bro. But we have a show in Georgia, and I wanted to have the trans ready because I want to go do some hits around there. Grab another rag. Need some water. Need some water bad. Just text my wife to see if she can bring me a water. Because your boy is thirsty as heck. Very thirsty right now. Been sweating my butt here. Ooh, I think I missed that last comment. You look tired as hell, bro. Thank you, I am. Oh man, when do we first get the pulls back and you push forward? I don't know, bro. Yes, I am tired. So we're with work, we're going to an event in Oklahoma next week, and today we have to pack all the trailer. So that had me dead. Yesterday I was doing some other stuff in preparation for it. Alright, so give me a second, guys. Come in. Open. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Alright. My wife said that she saw some of it, of the video. I guess she's not still on it. How many transmissions have I worked on? Not a crazy amount of different ones, but B-Series is pretty simple, so I do a lot of my own B-Series stuff. Tell me about Oklahoma. Damn, we got Zosh in here, bro. What's up, bro? Oklahoma, I was just watching your video today on the new diffuser. Oklahoma boys, you might need a Corona. Puppy, my wife don't play. This will help a lot. That's good. Alright. Zosh, when are we gonna go cruising in the cars? I've been telling you for a minute. You guys in here, go spam Zosh's channel, Percy, and tell him that we need to do some Integra content together. Because, not for nothing, but we both together have the, I'd say, coolest Integras on YouTube. I don't know. Mine's like a high horsepower thing. His is like a super clean K-Series car. And of course I said K-Series and my phone thought I was talking to her.
I didn't get that.
Soon. Bro, I don't want no soon. I want this today. I gotta do something. Having issues closing my transmission, but every time correct. Bro, it's hard. Zosh's channel is literally Zosh. If you have specific transmission questions, Carlos, you can just message me. I'll get you helped out. Okay, that selector's on there like that. This rod position, there we go. Ugh. What do you mean soon, Zosh? Bro, I'll literally drive down there. I'll make a whole day out of it. What's up? Yeah, get your girl, my girl. We'll all do sad things when we date Hispanic women. You know, we'll suffer together. Right. Let's get this positioned up. What is it? Let's go, people. This selector's being a pain. Move this rod this way. There we go. Okay. Ay. It's hot, guys. It's hot. But definitely shout out to my wife for bringing me the drinks. Big shout out to her. And once again, guys, I apologize. There's like no music or anything playing. It might be kind of boring, but I do appreciate every single one of you who are in here. I really do. I really do appreciate it. I think that should be good, guys. Put this right here. Put that case back on. That indicator's still straight. Hold on. B series 6266. Ooh. Ooh, hell yeah, dude. Very cool. I read it quickly because the chats disappear quick unless I click on the screen, but I think you said JDM front. That's super cool. I'd like to have a JDM front car one day. See if I can massage it with a hammer. Nope, something's not lined up. Don't forget to position the ring up top. I did. Still not fitting in though. Sometimes it's the shift works. Try again. Oh, it feels like it's going down right there. I popped the axle seal out. There we go. shift forks was down below. That might have been it. Shift fork was just down. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. What's the update on any solutions? So far, bro, I've changed the shift selector and we're putting that in right now. Literally what we're trying. There we go. Pain in the butt. We got it done. I apologize for my low energy right now, guys. Super tired. There we go. Not your first rodeo, I assume? Not on this one's, nah, bro. I'm no expert in transmissions, but I've done a couple B series. Some of the harder stuff on the B series, like maybe shimming or like changing clearances and stuff, it might take a little longer for me to do, but I still try to get it in. Bro, I think one of the worst things for mechanic hands or people who work on cars hands is when your sweat and your oil mix. So like your hands are full of oil, but they're also sweaty. Sucks. It sucks. There we go. This one will be a little easier. Let's try it now. Hardest is not being able to see inside. Facts, dude. Facts. Big facts. All right. Something's tight. Something's already tight. Shift it. Might have been the balls on the shift selector position itself. Let me see. One of the gears is a little tight. Also a little tight. God, spin that. Whatever that was freed up, but what seems to be neutral is still spinning the diff, which is the weird part. That's definitely neutral, and it's definitely spinning the trans. So you guys see that? Look at the diff, and this is neutral. Look, side, 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 side. Shim too tight. You can't be the shim unless something broke, because I shimmed this case like 3 race events ago. This is neutral. You see that? You see that spinning? This is neutral. Mine always spin a neutral on the table. Yeah, I guess a little bit, but like, I don't know. There's in one of the gears. I think this is first. It's tight, tightens up, almost to the point that you can't spin it. In gear, you're supposed to still spin it freely. That's almost impossible to spin. I don't know, guys. I'm almost defeated, if you ask me. It's hot, it's late. We changed the selector, shift the trans, still giving me issues. I don't know. I think we might need to, well, this obviously it's apart, it's out the car. Definitely feels trans-weighted, especially how it's acting with the trans shifting on the table. So it can definitely be fixed. It's a little upsetting because it's downtime. Take it to Miggy. I might have to. Julio, I think it's broken. Someone said straight to me. That's third. This is third. Maybe something with the forks because both selectors are doing the same thing. I mean, it's shifting. The problem is it's shifting, but it feels tight when it shifts, if you know what I mean. You're right, it might be a fork. I don't know. Need to look at the forks. It might be the forks. Take it to Dale. Not sure. Oh, Dale from down south. Yeah. Message retracted. Why is the message retracted, bro? He said take it to Miggy. I know Miggy. Miggy's good peoples. Hey, Pablo. This is Jay from Washington. Hope all is well. You get things. Jay from Washington. Hey, what's up? Is that Jay that won the white type R? I got forks if you need. Thank you. I appreciate that. I might have some. I just gotta look for everything. Yup, that's me. Jay, what's up, dude? Once again, congratulations. I hope you're liking the car. We're actually doing a giveaway on another car right now. I'm sure you've seen it on the Facebook. It's the all-wheel drive K series. It might actually be the forks or synchros. You say the shavings on the were gold. Yeah, but shavings is just a little bit. It's not much. It's just regular synchro wear from slamming him. DreamWorks. Oh, cool. What's up, dude? But yeah, I'm happy to see you on here, Jay. I think I might call it a night, guys, in a few minutes, because it's quite a bit of problem that we're running into. And I thought that we would see some immediate damage, like a broken gear or a selector snapped in half. Might be the fork. I could try a different set of forks, see if it fixes the problem. But it seems like when I put it into gear, it's too tight. Dale has mines, and boy, did it work. Good luck, bro. Thank you. Dale does great transmissions. I know a couple people who have been built by Dale, and he actually built the the previous to sequential transmission for Javier from that racing channel. If I'm not mistaken, I think he did that. I saw him do a video there, and his trans was great, but I don't want to dump a bunch of money into a stock trans. No offense, but if I'm going to save for a dog box, which is the end goal, that is what I want. It's what I need in the car. I don't know, guys. Definitely need to do something though, because I need something by August 20th is when this event is. I need to get this figured out by then. We'll see though. Kyle, thank you. You have a great one. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Max Boost, take it easy, brother. Get some rest. Thank you, Max. I think I'm gonna jump in the pool right now, cool off a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up right here, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna save this live, so if you're encountering this after the fact, and especially if you're encountering this after you made it all the way to the end right here, thank you so much for watching. Same goes to you guys who have joined here and took the time to hang out with me. It means a lot to be able to have such a strong community like you guys. It's willing just to spend time with me and conversate with me. It means a lot. But yeah, I am wrapping up the video right now. I will do a follow-up video as soon as we figure out what's going on or we have a solution for it. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys here. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.